trying to gain concepts. So playing time wasn't that big of a deal.
Did you envision yourself being in this position though? They've said constantly that they could see any career of you starting the first game.
I know if I did the right things, I could put myself in a spot where I could play a decent amount of minutes. So
everybody made such a big deal about the competition that you didn't play where you went to high school, but it seemed last night that you felt pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I play AU basketball,
Yeah.
maybe not on the circuit, but with some highly competitive people, and we play against some tough competition. So competition isn't what I'm afraid of or anything. So I feel confident on the floor. The guys feel confident in me, so that gives me even more confidence.
Talk about the competition with the other two guys. You guys, Sadi said that it was not necessarily a friendly competition, but you guys are all looking out for each other.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody looks out for each other, even with the plays. Like when we run over the plays, Xavier helps me go through them. But once it's time to get dirty, everybody's willing to get dirty, and that's what we need to push each other to get better.
How much are you playing point, and how much are you playing off the ball in practices?
In the beginning of the time, I was playing mostly off the ball. But recently, I've been playing more on the ball. But I can go back and forth.
Through the first few practices thus far, what's been the biggest adjustment you have to make, biggest learning curve you faced so far?
Learning curve is just the different ball screens, probably. Learn how to defend that, all the different terms that we have offensively. But that's probably the biggest learning curve, the defensive ball screens.
Was there any physical adjustment as well to finishing over people with different length, athleticism?
Yeah, that came with Coach Dre's impact of practices. He does a really good job of developing our finishes around the rim. You can see a whole bunch of different finishes last night that all the guards had. So that's been an adjustment. But I played against 7-footers in AU, so you're used to seeing that.
You finished over Charles last night. I mean, that's a big deal. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about going against these guys defensively and what they bring. Like X is pretty relentless, and Charles too, and all those guys.
Charles is a freak athlete.
Yeah.
And he welcomed me into Michigan in one of the practices. He dunked on me. But X is a really good defender, and he's smart about what he does. He doesn't make many mistakes, so you have to capitalize on it when he does. But X is just a headsy player, and Charles is really, really athletic.
Has your experience here so far, school and basketball, been what you hoped it would be in the early going?
Yeah, everything and more.
We'll talk about your role and what you hope to accomplish this year.
What I hope to accomplish, I want to push the people on the team to be better. I'll also get some playing time, obviously, but I think just become better physically and really develop my game to the fullest. I think there's some flaws in it, but I think with Coach Dre, he's really helping me with my finishes around the rim. That's shown, but just getting better with finishes.
What are some of those other flaws that you see right now?
Just hesitating on some shots that I should take. So knowing the offense, but knowing how to score out of the offense is probably the biggest change out of high school. Not having really a flow of the offense, it was just motion. Just being able to know when to take shots and when not to take shots.
And then Coach Beeline mentioned earlier today that Coach Yak has just been the voice of the defense. How much of an impact has it had on your game so far?
A lot. In high school, you don't really hedge ball games, so you play your man straight up, really. And there's no standing around on defense here. You're always constantly moving, and the film doesn't lie. So if you mess up, you mess up, and they have that on film.
So he'll call you out?
Yep, for sure.
Has it happened already?
Yeah, quite a few times, but it's a chance to learn and to make the team better. So
How good can this team be?
I feel like we could be really good with Mo, Duncan, and Ham being the leaders, and Charles coming and bringing that different aspect of someone we didn't really have, and just pushing X being the guard that's pushing the effort every single day and bringing the energy. I think the newcomers have been, as myself, has been really good, and the leadership has been there throughout the three top guys.
You come here with a chip on your shoulder. Obviously, you weren't that guy that was the 5-star and all that, but you have something to prove?
I think I have something to prove. I think everybody has a little something to prove. New season, new team. We don't have that much experience on the floor other than the 3 players, so I think a lot of people think we have something to prove.
How much do you talk to your dad and pick his brain about things, still call him at home?
Yeah, I talk to him at least. I try to call him every single day, just to see how he's doing, see how his team's looking. But we try to stay out of the basketball realm as much as possible. When it pops up, we talk about it. But
what's your best in the 3-point drill so far? Coach Beeline said last night that you were quite the shooter.
We do 60 and 5. I think I got 66
okay.
in 5 minutes.
Gotcha. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Thanks.